Video conferencing provider Zoom has pushed out an emergency patch to address the zero-day vulnerability for Mac users that could potentially expose a live webcam feed to an attacker, launching you into a Zoom video chat you never intended to launch. The move is a surprise reversal of Zoom's previous stance, in which the company treated the vulnerability as low risk and defended its use of a local web server that incidentally exposed Zoom users to potential attacks. The fix, detailed in the latest update to Zoom's blog post on the vulnerability, will now remove the local web server entirely, once the Zoom client has been updated, to take away the ability for a malicious third party to automatically activate webcams using a Zoom link. The vulnerability arises from the fact that Zoom installs a local web server onto Mac computers that install its application, which allows the platform to bypass security measures in Safari 12 that prompt users with a dialog box to confirm the joining of a new meeting. In an interview with The Verge after this post was originally published, Zoom's Chief Information Security Officer, Richard Farley, explained the thinking behind the company's about-face today. Ultimately, it's based on the feedback of the people that have been following this and contributing to the discussion. Our original position was that installing this web server process in order to enable users to join the meeting without having to do these extra clicks, we believe that was the right decision. And it was, at the request of some of our customers. But we also recognize and respect the view of others that say they don't want to have an extra process installed on their local machine. So that's why we made the decision to remove that component, despite the fact that it's going to require an extra click from Safari. Although Farley maintains that the web server it had installed was stripped down to its bare functionality and was secure, the company chose to remove it. A further concern that has been floating around is the ability to include Zoom links inside of frames inside web pages. Farley says Zoom won't block that functionality because too many of its large enterprise customers actually use iframes in their implementation of Zoom software. Update: the July 9th patch to the Zoom app on Mac devices detailed earlier on our blog is now live. Details on the various fixes contained within it are explained, as well as how to update the Zoom software.